Hi everyone! In today's video, we will be exploring the 100 chart. It's an hands-on activity, so make sure you have the tools with you. The template. This is a 100 charts template. There are two sides to it. One, a good practice of counting. And another, this is the one we'll be using to do the hands-on activity. I also have my whiteboard marker and duster, as well as my sticks of 10 and little ones. There are three things we are going to try out today in the hands-on activity. Counting in ones, counting in tens, and discovering patterns in the 100 chart. Are you ready? Let's begin. I can count in ones. Previously, I've already learned how to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and after 9 is 10. So I have counting in ones to 10, which I can represent with a stick of 10 here. From here, I have also learned previously how to count from 11 to 20. 10 and 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. From here, I can see that I've learned numbers 1 to 20. I can continue to bigger numbers. For example, I can count in tens. I know that I can use sticks of 10 and count in tens. I have 10 and 1 being 11. 2 sticks of 10 and 1, 21. So I can have 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81. Do you recognize the pattern here? Let's look at the chart here. 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 91. I can count in tens this way. I can also count in tens to form the whole 100 chart. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's 5 sticks of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Very good. Do you realize you just formed 100, a complete 100 chart here? Just like the one here. A full 100. It's good to practice counting again. Well, I can count backwards from 100. One hundred, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. And of course, there's 0 outside the 100 chart. That means nothing. Okay, let's see what other patterns we can observe. Let's take a look at the row 20. I have 20. And what do I have here? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So, I'm counting in ones here. So, are you confident of counting in tens and ones? I'll go 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Look, this is how I count in tens and count on in ones. Do you recognize the pattern here again? From 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, I can go on to the next one. 31. By having another 10 to replace this, 31, and 31, and I can go 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And this repeats again, the pattern. I can replace this with another 10. So I have 40 now, and I can go once more. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Right, do you realize you have already filled in all the blanks from 1 to 50? Here's another pattern. That's the one that we discovered earlier. Remember, we did 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 91. Do you think we can do the same with the column here, 2, 12, 22, 32, 42, and the missing number is 52. 2, 12, 22, 32, 42, 52. And then we have 62. The missing number next, 72. Excellent. You can use the same method to fill in the other numbers as well. For example, let's take a look here. I have 60, 70, 72. I can carry on to fill in the missing number from 74, 76, and 77. Now, let's check out another pattern. I have a missing number here. What do you think that number is? I have this number 46 here. Here's 46. If I look at the missing number above, that would mean I'm 10 more. And that would be 56. If I look at the number beside here, that's 57. I can also find the missing number here by finding one less. That's 56. So 1 less than 57 is 56. In the same way, I can check for the missing number by looking at the number before it. That's 55. 1 more than 55 is 56. And looking upwards, 10 less than 66 is 56. 10 more than 56 is 66. So here's another way of finding out missing numbers by looking for 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, or 10 less. This number will be 69. Finally, let's use this idea to solve these three numbers. Earlier on, I found 77, the missing number, in this space because I counted from 71 to 80. I can also identify that this missing number is 77 by looking at 10 less. So 10 less than 87 is 77. 1 more than 87 is 88. 10 more than 87 is 97. Well, we have almost completed the whole activity now. I'll leave you to complete the rest and fill in the blanks here. I hope you have enjoyed the hands-on activity with me using the 100 chart and the Baste 10 sticks and wands here. Remember, you can also check out your textbook that shows the 100 chart. Recall counting in ones and tens and discover patterns in the 100 chart. Thank you for joining with me in this activity today. I'll see you next time.